A really quick tutorial on uploading photos to Google Drive to share them on the CMP forums or really share them anywhere and or Google Photos. It's a really simple process and I hope this helps. First, you do need a Gmail account. Very easy to sign up. Go through the steps. It takes about a minute. Once you have signed up for Gmail, it comes with a lot of products for free out of the box. One is Google Photos and one is Google Drive. The one I'll show you how to use today is Google Drive. I think that's the simplest of the bunch. And you click on this button here, these 9 little dots, cruise down to Google Drive, and it's going to open a tab. You'll see that the CMP is using Google Photos, which is effectively the same thing. And what I love about Google Photos or Google Drive is the way it lays out the photos, the ability to slide through photos. There's no limit on the amount of photos you can upload. They upload very quickly. There's no limit to the quality. There's no advertisements. And if I want to save the photos for later use, I can organize them in files. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. So for now, let's come over to my Google Drive, right? If you remember, you come up to here, click on the Google Drive button. I'm going to upload a few photos of my CMP 1911. And to do that, just right click, click New Folder, create my folder name, and drag and drop. I have some photos on my desktop. I'll slide over of my 1911. I'll just upload a few for an example. This will take a second. You actually can do anything else you want while this is happening. We can look through this site. This looks like a great gun. Okay, all 3 are uploaded. Now, I want to share them to other people. You can do this a couple of ways, but primarily, you click on the folder that you're in, cruise down to Get Link, and you want to unrestrict this. It's automatically out of the box restricted. You want to click down and share this link with anyone. Then you can copy this link. Now, this is only going to share the photos that are within this drive. If you delete these photos, but don't delete the folder, they'll still be able to come into this folder. If you delete this folder, that link is dead and gone forever. It's a pretty secure system, relatively speaking. So now we have shared this with everybody, so I should be able just to open a tab here, click on this, and all of my 1911 photos come up, and we can scroll through them the same way and zoom in on them. I love the organizational component of this. I take photos of most of my firearms, certainly anything that comes in to me through my CNR. And, right now here I'm just using a generic email address, but on my personal email address, I have dozens and dozens of firearms. I have all sorts of documentation really nicely organized and laid out, and I can choose to share or unshare that at any time. If I, want somebody to take a look at a firearm for some reason and review it for me, it makes it really easy to do. To unshare this, let's say I'm done with my ad, or I've already sold it, or I just don't want it to be public anymore. It's just the same. It's just as easy as it was the first way. So you can go to Get Link, and you can go Restricted. And when you select Restricted, you have to actually add people's email address to share this with them, which you can also do. So that's it. I hope this helps.